Gossip section. Put
Give me taste. Give me taste.
Gökberk, Demirci, and Özge, Yağız.
Hande Erçel was seen partying at like some club somewhere.
And that's fine. That's perfectly human to not be in the space to get married. Nadia's been
I knew
on the wrong end of this
I
for a
knew
long
you were
time.
going to come at me with that. Chandler's List, top 100 most beautiful faces or something.
What's list?
Chandler's List.
I thought you said Schindler's List.
No!
I was like, what? Have you ever had somebody you care about sing a song to you before?
I don't fall in love with talented people. I'm joking.
Welcome to episode 12, 1-2, the 1-2 punch.
Yes.
Kenny and Nadia coming at you Will Smith style.
Oh my God. Welcome to our new, did you hear that?
Yeah.
I got really excited. It's the Will Smith effect. Welcome to the episode 12. I'm very, very excited. We have an exciting, is there?
Yeah, actually, no.
No? No?
I know what's going on here. You know, we start every episode going like, got something massive. Oh,
I
got some
know.
gossip.
I know.
But now we actually do.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
Sit down. Wherever you are, make sure you're seated for this. Make sure you're holding on to something that's nailed to the ground.
Yeah.
We've been talking about Disney Plus since day one. Since episode 2. And here it is. Disney Plus, official. Finally, something non-vague. Coming to Turkey, June 14th.
Yes.
Boom. Done.
Yes.
With a very reasonable monthly subscription.
I thought it was fine.
Yeah. So just under 40 lira a month.
Yeah, like 39.99.
Yeah, they can't do it.
99.999. Yeah, it's really
Yeah.
good actually. It's not bad. I might actually subscribe.
Yeah?
Who knows?
Yeah, who knows? I mean,
Depends where I am financially.
yeah, I'm not sure
an
if
investment.
I can spring for the 40 lira. But yeah, it's finally coming. We've been talking about all the shows and
Yeah.
all these actors that have been, you know, pulled into certain projects and all the rest of it, and it's finally here.
Yeah.
Or at least the date is finally here.
Yeah,
June 14th.
Yeah, and as Kenny mentioned, we've been talking about this literally since like the first episodes and all the shows and the actors that contracted with it, blah, blah, blah. And maybe you wonder, what is it gonna be? There are so many shows happening, so many secrets, so many projects. Well, now it's coming, and we know when it's coming. What show is it gonna be, released first?
I don't know.
I know.
What?
I
Because I
know.
haven't been able to sleep thinking about it.
It's Kaçış or Escape with Engin Akyürek and Irem Helvacıoğlu. Yes.
Ooh.
So, like nothing changed since we mentioned about this, like literally like a month and a half ago to now. They did not show us
It's
anything.
2 literallys now, by the way. Your quota for 3 is nearly
Literally?
out. No, you've used your 3rd one now. Yeah.
And literally, you're gonna like. So we don't know the plot, but it's basically 2 war correspondents, and that is all I have.
So we got 2 wars. Well, and the name Escape suggests
And then the
that
name Escape, so somebody's after them or something. But I'm very excited. I love them both, and I actually might literally buy the subscription.
Yeah, maybe I shall too.
Yeah.
Sounds like fun, doesn't it?
I feel like I'll have to because I'm gonna.
Plus,
review
I've
them.
rinsed my Netflix dry.
There's nothing left.
Yeah,
there,
after the pandemic and everything, I've rinsed my Netflix dry.
Yeah.
So maybe it's Disney Plus time. So that's exciting. If you're excited about something else that is Netflix, perhaps you haven't wrung it dry. Well, if you have wrung it dry, here's a chance to resaturate your Netflix because.
Where are we going?
Okay, I'm straining my metaphors here, but just stay with me for one moment.
Yeah.
Yakima's S245. We talked about this again back in episode 2.
Way back, honey, we were talking about this before it was everywhere.
So it's coming.
Yes.
It's
I've
a
seen
show
this
that was. It's got a really cool concept. It's kind of attached to this Belgian show.
Yes, Into the Night.
Into the Night, where the show finished, then it sort of branches
And
off
Kıvanç
into
kind of
2.
like shows up, which means they were having like parallel experiences, and
Yes.
eventually it's gonna have like a crossover.
Yeah. So it does this basically: 1 show, 2 shows.
And then
back
I
again.
think that's how it's gonna be.
And this one, involves a scientist, marine biologist, stuff like that, who have to escape in a submarine. We'll see where it goes from there.
I
We've
know.
got
I
Kıvanç
saw the
Tatlıtuğ.
trailer. It was.
Oh, the trailer. Tell me about the trailer.
There was a submarine and people scared. And
Sounds
Kıvanç
good, huh?
Tatlıtuğ.
And Kıvanç Tatlıtuğ.
Tatlıtuğ.
And Özge.
Experience, yes.
Özge. So
Almost got
it's
that.
going to be cool. I love the concept. My Netflix ringing has just loosened a little bit.
Yeah.
Perhaps we've got a nice, good show coming on here. If
I'm
it's anything like-
definitely watching that show.
No doubt.
Yeah,
Although
I
I
love
will confess now on air.
No, what is it? Kenny thinks this through. What do you confess? I know you have many dark...
It's not that dark, don't worry. But it is serious. I have a deep, deep, abiding fear of the submarine world.
I can't even imagine.
Of sunken ships, submarines, boats, all the rest of it.
No.
So I might have to sort of watch it through my fingers a little bit, or maybe just watch the episode where they're inside submarines. So.
Okay, so you know what? Let's take a break a little bit from the digitals and the platforms and stuff like that, and let's get back to
let's go back
to the TV channels, to the basics, to the original,
The OG.
Yeah, the OG. So TRT1 has a new show coming out on March 30th, and it's called Blackboard or Karatahta. The show is starring Miray and Furkan Andıç, and it's basically a love story with past and going back reminiscing. Anyway, his name is Atlas on the show, and her name is Irmak. And Atlas and Irmak have like this unfinished love story because he had to leave or something.
Yeah.
And then he was bullied a lot in high school. God knows why.
Probably because he was a dweeb.
So then he leaves, and I guess he goes to study abroad. But then life and fate brings him back to that town, brings him back to the school where he's going to become a teacher. And then, of course, he faces his old love with Irmak, and he has to see what's going to happen, pick it up, leave it. It's going to be. I really think it's going to be a successful show because they're both really good actors, and I'm pretty sure we're going to be talking about how it got picked up in other countries.
Oh yeah, that's exciting.
I know we will.
When episode 421 rolls around.
Yeah, TRT never cancels their shows, so we're going to be talking about this, honey.
Yeah, no doubt. We should become well acquainted with the names of those actors, Nadia, shouldn't we? So that when they re-emerge, we can
message Rosweft.
Yeah. No, I can't talk. I'm just as bad. But that sounds exciting.
Yeah.
Nice little circular story. Now, I'm guessing the funny thing is normally when a show's about to start and they kind of give the plot out a little bit, they're like, it's a love story, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Like all that info happens in the first 20 minutes of the show, and then it goes on from there.
Yeah, but Turkish shows...
So this sounds like this show is going to have a packed first episode.
I hope so, because Turkish shows are notorious for dragging, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So let's see.
For just dragging
it's notorious. It's the thing about them. But some shows really deliver.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, speaking of dragging.
I really thought you were going to be speaking of delivering. Nope, you chose the other one.
Delivering pain and misery.
Yes, Kenny.
I think it's time to move on to a segment that I love. Everybody loves. Nadia, why don't you tell us what's happening?
Yes, Chef Ozan is coming your way with probably one of the most delicious desserts I've ever had in my life.
Sounds great.
Can you let me have my moment? Okay, you gave me the shine. Let me have the mic.
Sure.
Sit down. Yes, so we made this delicious kind. I don't want to give it away, but if I say anything, I'm going to give it away.
It's about to come on in
literally 2 seconds. We
yeah.
made this baklava-inspired millefeuille, and it has raspberries in it. It has pistachios in it, and cream, and puff pastry, and it was literally like a joy in your mouth. And I loved it so much. And I can't wait
I'm
for
so happy for you. So happy. I never got to try
He's
one.
looking at me with
never got to try one.
hateful eyes. But yeah, I think enough teasing. It's time for you guys to see it. The leader is
Chef Ozan.
Hello everyone, today we are going to make one of the quickest cakes in this world inspired by our famous baklava, and today I have Nadia with me here again.
Hello, Chef.
Hello, how are you today?
I'm good. I'm very excited. This looks amazing and simple.
Do you love baklava?
I love baklava.
Who doesn't love baklava?
Who doesn't
right?
love baklava, exactly.
But this is a little bit far from baklava. It's inspired by baklava. It's between baklava and cake.
Okay, let's see.
Shall we start?
Yes.
All right.
Let's do this.
We only have 5 ingredients here, as you see.
Yeah.
We have store-bought millefeuille here, whipping cream, powdered sugar, pistachio paste, and raspberry.
Raspberry, yeah. Should I put this in the fridge just in case?
Yes,
Okay.
it should be frozen cold.
Yeah, it
because
should
we're
be
gonna
very
whip it.
cold to whip. So, to be safe, we're keeping it in the fridge.
I'm just dusting the surface because I'm gonna open this. I'm just making it thinner.
Too thin or what?
Well, it's up to you. I'm just gonna make it a little bit thinner.
So usually when I buy puff pastry, I let it outside to kind of like become easy, manageable. But
Well-
you said no. You said it has to be cold.
It should be cold because it's multi-layered though, and there are some butter layers between these layers as you
Yeah.
see there. So
So it should be like
it should be cold.
Okay,
The
okay.
butter between the layers shouldn't be melting.
Okay, I won't do that mistake again.
I think it's fine, this thickness, you see? I think it's okay for us because it's going to, you know,
Puff.
puff. All right,
Nice.
now we have a mold like this.
Yeah.
I'm going to have,
And it's customizable. You can cut it any way you want, any shape you want.
yes.
Leave
You
it to
can, you
triangle.
can make different variations. You can
Yeah.
use peanut butter instead of pistachio paste.
Oh, wow.
You can use other kind of, you know, nuts paste.
Not
You know,
space. Yeah, it could be like
hazelnut,
even
walnut,
walnuts
yeah.
inside, like the baklava.
So we will have these pieces here. I'm just gonna dust again. We're gonna make 6 pieces of these rounds. Yes, we have this 6 piece here. So we have non-stick tray like this.
Yes.
All right. But just in case, I'm
We're
just gonna rub with
rubbing the butter.
cold butter like this.
So it doesn't stick.
Yes, also the other side.
Okay. We're gonna explain why do you need sugar.
Yes, like this.
Yeah.
Then you're gonna place these beautiful round shapes, millefeuille, on the tray.
Yeah. Not too close. So they don't stick
Stick
together.
each other. Yeah.
We want to keep the perfect circle shape.
Thank you for explaining.
we didn't brush that.
Well, we don't need to brush. There is no excess flour onto
Yeah.
them. So we're just gonna put on top, because we don't want puff pastry too poof, you know.
Yeah.
We just need the crispiness of it.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
You don't want it to puff, you just want the crispy layer.
yes,
Okay,
exactly.
I
That's
got
why
that.
we put on the top.
Yes.
So let's bake them for like until they get fully brown. We're gonna check it out.
Okay.
Let's see.
It cooks
Let's
pretty fast also.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's prepare the whipping cream.
Yes. I'm excited for that one.
So I'm gonna bring you the whipping
Yes,
cream.
I'll get the mixer.
Yes.
Hello? Yes.
All right. Let's start. So I just pour down it here.
Heavy whipping cream. Very, very, very cooled. I've had so many failed attempts trying to whip heavy cream.
Because usually it's
So many.
it should be frozen cold
Yeah.
before you whip
I
it.
know, I know. I know now.
Let's start. Here
Do
you
you think
go.
it's gonna stain my shirt?
No.
Okay. If it does, I'm gonna
Start
sue
with
you.
slow one. Yes.
Okay. Very slow.
You should go faster. Let's check it out.
Good.
I think it's okay. We are adding powdered sugar a little bit. Now, as you see, we got the consistency here. It's very thick.
It's so thick.
It is. Now, we can mix with this pistachio paste.
Yes.
Let
We
me get a spoon
added
there.
powdered whipped cream to speed up the process and to give it a more just steady texture. And we also added some sugar, but not too
Look at
much.
the color.
And now for the color and the taste.
Oof. All right, here you go.
Mix in. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Mix again.
Okay.
Faster.
Okay.
We will need a little bit more. Let's taste.
I like. It does. It's like pistachio ice cream.
Kind of.
I'm really happy about this. I love
Yeah.
pistachios. I'm just gonna take whatever is here.
It takes 5 minutes to make this one.
And you know, we didn't add that much sugar. And it's sweet.
No, it is. All right. So we're just gonna rest it in the fridge.
Seriously,
alright.
if we freeze this, it's basically ice cream.
Yeah.
I'm not even joking.
All right. It must be finished. Yes.
Ooh, it looks so good.
I have taken the first tray out of it after it's cooked to
kind
get
of
the more
brown.
caramelized, more brown. So they are ready, as you see. So we're gonna make
Sorry.
them cool down a little bit.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
you don't
we're
want to
gonna
put the cream.
Yes,
It will melt.
when it's hot, yeah.
Okay, so
So
we
we're
give
gonna
them,
wait
like-
a little bit. Shall we fill the filling bag?
Yes,
Piping bag,
the piping
actually.
bag.
Yes, I'm gonna bring you the cream here.
I saw this trick where you put it in a long glass to make it easier to fill.
Yes, but we have enough people in the kitchen now.
Okay.
So I'm just shaking a little bit to get the air bubbles out of it. Yes, then we can. Yes, it's ready. Let's start. We need a scissor to cut this.
Quite a big one. Okay.
Then I pipe a little bit on the bottom.
So it doesn't move?
Yes. Genius. You see the... Oof.
It is so flaky, it's unbelievable. Looks so good.
One on the top. One more. And another one. And just gonna place. Powdered sugar?
Yes,
This is the funniest part.
it is fun. Wait.
Let me hold
Yeah.
this. Yeah.
I think it's enough.
It is enough. Yes.
It's enough. Psht, and I dump it in.
Let's dig in. It's gonna be a mess.
It's gonna be a mess no matter what.
Oof.
I thought you were gonna give it to me. My God, the selfishness.
You're on your own.
Oh my God, I'm so excited. I
It's
took
very
all
nice.
the cream.
How is it?
That's so long. It's so good.
It is. It's very simple, very quick, very delicious.
It's so good.
5 ingredients only.
That's insane. Okay, you can wrap this up. I'm gonna be here.
Enjoy it. While she's enjoying with her favorite hobby, I would like to say thank you for watching. And next week we are going to make a vegan dish that you will like again.
Thank you, Chef Ozan.
I love it.
That looked delicious. That actually does look delicious. I'm extremely jealous.
I know.
And you can't find them anywhere, so you got to make them the Chef Ozan way.
Yes.
Simple as-
Oh my gosh, that's like what he said. It's my way. I really think it was delicious. It was literally the best things I've ever had.
Speaking of delicious,
Yes.
I have some A+ health approved delicious gossip for you.
Yes, yes,
Okay?
yes.
We're moving into the gossip section. Put in the
Give me
spoon.
taste. Give me taste.
Break the chocolate, break the sugar coating on the top and find the creamy interior.
Yeah.
Okay. Gökberk, Demirci,
Yes.
and Özge Yağız. They had a incredible relationship. They met in 2019 on the show The Promise.
Yeah.
And they started a long-lasting love affair. And it even got to talking about wedding bells.
Yeah. He proposed.
Proposed, everything's absolutely, you know,
Picture perfect. Yeah. Picture perfect.
yeah.
It was going according to plan.
straight out of a fairy tale.
Yeah.
And then the bride-to-be is interviewed just not even a week ago.
No.
And they said, you know, how's things going? Everything must be amazing. Relationship sounds like it's awesome, right? And are you getting ready to get married? And she says, I'm not in that space right now.
Yeah, she's like, you know, she has a lot of projects. She's like, I'm not
Project.
looking for that. Like,
Yeah. No, the thing is, no, I've, you know, all of you at home, you either not currently in the space to get married or have, you know, definitely had periods of feeling like that. And that's fine. That's perfectly human to not be in the space to get married. Nadia's been
I knew
on the wrong end of this
I
for a
knew
long
you were
time.
going to come at me with it. I stayed quiet. See how I stayed quiet? Moving.
But we've all been in that space.
Yeah.
But would you delete all of the pictures that you had together on Instagram?
Yeah, so I'm assuming it didn't really work out. Like,
Not work out. Not work out. I've said it before. It's the equivalent. It's the 21st century to Henry VIII.
I know, it's the
It's the
cutthroat.
thing. It's done.
Yeah, it is the cutthroat thing. And the funny thing is, like, it is so obvious that she's the one that made this decision because even after she had deleted all of his pictures, like the pictures they have together. He went on her latest picture, which was like, of course, like on her own. And he was like, you will always be my love, or something along that line. And you know what's the funniest thing? You don't know
The funniest thing about a relationship breaking down?
She was just elected in like Chandler's List top 100 most beautiful faces or something.
What's list?
Chandler's List.
I thought you said Schindler's List.
No!
I was like, what? Chandler's List of the 100 best looking people.
Yeah, she was like in the list with Hande Erçel.
That's
so
what, maybe he was like, she was like, I'm not in space.
She was like, maybe I kind of deserve better, honey. Like,
I could upgrade. I want somebody else's in the top 100.
Yeah, she was underselling herself, but I don't know. Good luck.
Or maybe she said, not in the space, all the rest of it. And then he spotted her in the top 100 as like, I'm getting it back. I'm going to write some comments.
This was a mistake.
I
don't know. I don't know.
Anyway, how do you like that crispy bit of gossip with a creamy interior?
That was very delicious. I do love delicious gossip, but I just remembered something.
No. Something better? You're
Yes,
going to beat me?
I actually think it is better. Actually, I just remembered this, and this happened, I think, literally yesterday. Hande Erçel was seen partying at like some club somewhere with Kenan Yıldırım. And now, of course, they left together, which is like, come on. Nothing more. At like 3 a.m. or whatever.
They just had a coffee.
And, they could be friends, but
I got home with my friends at 3 a.m.
We don't work like that. So everybody went crazy. So the funny thing is that Kenan was dating Hadise. Yeah, and then after that, Mehmet Dirinciler became Hadise's boyfriend. And then Mehmet Dirinciler was romantically involved with Hande Erçel at some point. And also, I love how fast this girl moves. We just talked about Kerem. Kerem literally deleted her pictures yesterday, and now she's like out in town, single, ready to mingle.
Gotta respect somebody who can move on that fast.
I love her. I love her. She's not sweating for anybody.
In this weird love, how many points were in this shape?
Who knows? It's like what is that thing? I was a teacher.
Yeah, like a dodecahedron. Yeah. Wait, is it a love rectangle? Is it a love square? Is it a love rhombus?
When it comes to Turkish celebrities, it's like a pyramid.
It's all over the place. Yeah,
it's crazy.
Yeah, well, that is some good
gossip. That
gossip.
was a good
Thank
gossip,
you very
right?
much for that. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, that was good. A great jet fuel for gossip.
I know. I love it.
Is moving on like that.
Yeah. Talking about Hadise, the actress. So we know that she had a ceremony, and we know that Mehmet Dirinciler went with his family to propose, but we didn't see any pictures of that. And it's, rare.
No pictures never happened.
It's very rare because she seems to really like to share about this love. But then, in a cute little gesture, she started singing "Lay Me Down" by Sam Smith. Do you know that one?
It sounds
She sounds
very
better than
cringe.
I do.
Was it unbelievably cringy?
No, but she sounds good, so it's okay. And then in the back are pictures of her engagement with him. She decided to release them to the world there on her concert, on her own terms, which I really love. And but really like listening to her sing in English. She really should have an English album. She sounds really, really good.
She's keeping it real, doing it in her mother tongue.
Okay.
Yeah. So back off.
I just suggested something. Whatever.
Have you ever had somebody you care about sing a song to you before?
No.
Really?
Did I?
Never? Like not at
Do
school?
you know something that
Not at school there was like some kid with his guitar being like, Nadia, I think you're bang average.
I don't fall in love with talented people. I'm joking. Oh God, this is gonna get me in trouble.
No, but remember, I never said that they sang well. I just asked, did they sing? Has anybody ever sang to you?
Yeah, maybe.
Or maybe just in a club, has somebody gone,
In a joke, yeah.
They look you in the eyes
Yeah.
and they sing. It's the most awkward thing in the world.
Oh,
I just
you don't
despise
say.
it. I despise
I have one story that comes to my
I
mind, and I know
I'm
it
desperate
comes
to
to
tell it. I'm desperate.
Anyways.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was our gossip section. I hope you enjoyed
If
it.
you do want to hear the story that we're referring to, you have to get in touch with us privately. But I would gladly tell the story, okay? No question about that. Leave a comment saying you want to know it and we'll hunt you down.
It's not even our story.
I know, but it's one of the great perfect stories.
I know, I
of
love
all
it.
Time.
Anyways, so yeah, moving on now, it's time to get a little bit, excitement, get a little bit of events in, give you that little last, bits and pieces of our episode. And last episode, we talked about things you can do outdoors because the weather has been so lovely. And I told you it was going to be good. I told you it was going to be sunny. So now I thought, Turkey. And Turkey has so many festivals that happen every year.
Constant festival.
Constant. So I was like, oh, why don't we mention a couple that are happening in the springtime?
Yeah.
Yes. So what do you have?
I've got a great one. It's very beautiful, and it's in touch with some of the deepest roots, no pun intended, with Istanbul's history.
Yeah.
So this is the 13th annual Tulip Festival in Istanbul. Now you might roll your eyes and go, tulips, who cares? Well, you're wrong, right?
Tulips are important.
Because it's important. They are important.
They are beautiful.
They are beautiful. They are important. There's going to be whole areas of Istanbul totally, particularly the historic areas, totally carpeted in tulips. This is going on for the whole duration of April, 1st to 30th.
Yes.
Tulips, massive kind of emblem of the Ottoman Empire.
Yeah.
Massive emblem on them. Did you know, in fact, that the tulips that came from Istanbul to Holland about 400 years ago created the first global, or the first financial crisis as we know them? Oh, yeah.
No, I didn't know.
Yeah, because tulips became getting sold like shares
I think
now.
you mentioned something. Like
Yeah,
that.
and then the price got so high that eventually the market collapsed. People were buying houses with tulip seeds.
That's
Can you believe that?
crazy.
So there's a deep history that goes into tulips. It's
That's
more than just
insane.
pretty flowers. But it really is amazing. And obviously there's all these like patterns and people writing stuff or doing, big murals with faces or whatever.
Yeah, and it's like
messages in
they do
tulips and stuff.
I think in Sultan Ahmed, the largest tulip carpet
Yeah.
in the world. Because who else is going to do it?
Holland.
You know what I mean?
Holland.
Sit down, Holland. But yeah, it's going to be like, I will go.
Yeah, very beautiful. And obviously there's all the music and food and
Yeah,
drink and
all
all
the
the rest
stuff
of
that comes
it.
with
Yeah, all the
festivals.
festival stuff.
Yeah, that's
so
really
get
nice.
out, get some fresh air in this polluted
Yeah,
world that we live in.
Another really nice festival that I want to mention, and it's also outdoorsy, and it's also colorful and beautiful, and it has a really nice story behind it. Something similar to your festival about spring and colors and nature, something also filled with history and stories. So this one is called, it's actually two. It's Hidrales and Kakava Festival, but they happen on May 5th and May 2nd, so they're like consecutive. So the festivals are considered the harbingers of spring in the city of Edirne. Like I mentioned, they are happening on May 5th and 6th. People, there's also festivities, there's concerts, there's competitions, and it's also close to when the, I forgot the name, but the wrestling thing, when men with oil would
the
wrestle.
oil wrestling.
The oil
Yeah.
wrestling would happen. On, I think, May 5th, the fire of Kakava is lit, and it is considered the desire to increase fertility and to welcome spring, and it's basically the earth fire.
Good.
Yes.
I love a good spring festival that's like related to the rebirth of the year.
Yes, so
Yeah.
basically that's what it is. It's like getting spring out of the earth. And also there's this little cute tradition where they would write their wishes or draw their wishes on little papers, and they would like wrap it on a tree, on the rosewood tree, or bury it on the tree. And then the next day, the moment the sun is up, I think it would be May 6th, that you would go and you would take those little wishes and you throw them into the river and they'd come true. So it's really cute. I love stuff like
Is
this.
that why everyone in Edirne is a millionaire?
Yeah, obviously it works. Last year and every year, almost 10,000 people attend this.
Wow.
So it's
Last year,
it's
10,000
lit.
people.
Not only the fire is lit, it's also lit.
Yeah.
Okay, you
That
gave
sounds
me no
awesome.
excitement.
We should go and make some wishes.
My wishes never work. I've tried everything from candles to reading like some holy stuff on it. They never happen. So I'm over that.
Oh,
Yeah.
I do love your earnest honesty,
Yes.
Nadia. So we've come to that time of the show where I think Nadia owed an idiom.
Yes.
What have you got?
So actually, I have been tricked.
You don't have one.
No.
I know she didn't prepare one. So
No. I'm not
no,
going
no.
with this narrative, okay? This is 2022. I've got my narrative, honey. I have my idiom, but Kenny wanted to test me this
That
time.
is-
It is time for women to stand up and say their truth.
Oh,
I'm not going to be shut
this
down
is-
by a male voice.
This is propaganda. if I've
I'm
ever
ready
heard
and
it.
prepared, babe.
Listen, I said, while we were, between takes, I said, so Nadia, have you got your idiom ready? She said, no. And I
Okay,
said,
I did say that.
And I said, do you have one? She said, no. And I said,
I
how
did
about
say-
I do one for you? Okay, let's turn the tables around because you've been enjoying my
Yeah, that
misery.
was true. I was a little heated. Sorry, guys.
After all that, like, women, we rise up.
You're
There's
right, I don't have
did you
my-
prepare an idiom? No. Okay, so I took the liberty of finding my own idiom, just to see
I'm getting hot. My
See how
ears
you
are
get on.
hot. I don't want to lose.
There's no pressure, Nadia. There's no pressure. Everything's going to be fine. Are you ready for the idiom? Here it comes. Okay? And I'm going to employ all of the gaslighting tactics that you use on me. Okay, so here it comes. Pabacı dama atılmak,
Okay.
which translates to something roughly to have one's shoes thrown on the roof. Or to throw your shoes on the
But how
roof.
do you say it? Like, don't throw your shoe on the roof, or like?
No, it means like you've had your shoes thrown onto the roof.
You've had your shoes thrown onto the roof.
Yeah. Or it has had its shoes thrown on the
Does
roof.
it mean something that's been like so exaggerated?
I don't know.
I'm not gonna have an.
10, 9,
I don't like this.
8. Think, Nadia. Think.
Cause
For
like
once in your life, think.
I don't think I got it right. I think it's more like you have your shoe thrown into the
I'll give you 3 guesses. How about that? Because I'm nice.
Okay.
I'm going to show
it's
mercy
one of
where
them
I've
right?
received none.
Is one of them
So
right?
what was your first guess?
It's like something exaggerated, or I feel like
What's guess number 2?
you've been like betrayed by someone.
Guess number 3?
You've been humiliated by someone. None of them are
Yes, none of them are correct. Yes, yes. I mean, you were ish close. So what it means is to fall out of favor. Okay, to fall out of favor. And there's an interesting story behind it, because unlike Nadia, I took the liberty of learning where this idiom came from. So apparently,
Literally, this was like 5 seconds ago.
not true. So it's true. Okay, in the Ottoman Empire, there was like strong councils and stuff like that to make sure that the quality of shoes being sold was high. And if you got bad shoes, you could take them to a council and they would agree that they were rubbish.
But like,
And they would throw the shoes as like a punishment. They would go to the manufacturer of the shoes and throw the rubbish shoes onto their roof. And if you were looking for like which shoe shop to go to, if they had lots of shoes on their roof, it meant that lots of customers had been unhappy with their shoes. And if you saw a shoe shop with none, then it meant they'd had no unhappy customers. So basically, if you like, I'm throwing your shoes on the roof, like you've done something bad, you know, you've fallen out of favor.
oh wow, I
Pretty
almost
cool,
got
huh?
it.
Kind of. Yeah.
I will never be on this other side. I'm going back.
Yeah.
You know what's funny? Like before we did like this, and I was preparing for an idiom, which I didn't. But I was telling our cameraman, I was like, I want him to win. I was like, you know, I'm gonna give him something easy. I want him to win. But you were not nice.
No, I was nice.
you were
I did
nice.
the 10 9. I give you 3
No,
guesses.
it's okay. It's
Yeah.
okay. I gave you 3 guesses. This was fun.
And furnished you with some
And
interesting
see, I'm not a
information.
sore loser. I'm a happy loser.
It's because you're used to it. Okay, so while Nadia
Yes.
licks her wounds, we will see you next time in episode
Yes,
13.
please
And looking
like-
for some.
Please subscribe. Leave us idioms. Leave us your thoughts. Leave us anything on the comments. We'd be happy to receive.
And say if you want to hear some of our, our story,
Stories. Yes, we have a lot.
just comment underneath, okay?
And we'll get back to you.
Yeah. And if you can get 15 of your friends to subscribe, then I'll tell the story on air. But there has to be hundreds of thousands
Oh
of
my
you.
God. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you on our next episode. Bye.